might be wondering, where is Mesopotamia? What is Mesopotamia? Mesopotamia was an ancient civilization where the first people started agriculture. It is located in the continent of Asia, at the intersection of present-day Turkey, Iraq, Syria, and Iran. The name Mesopotamia means between the rivers in Greek. The rivers are the Tigris and Euphrates. The region was called the Fertile Crescent because the land was a large arc of rich farmland. Early people soon found this place a place where crops would grow and easier to farm between two rivers. Mesopotamians started growing crops and made enough food so not everyone had to be a farmer. This is called food surplus, or more food than needed. This led to the division of labor, where everyone had a different task or job. The farmers built canals to lead water from the rivers. Built dams to contain water when there was no water in the summer. They built walls to prevent the rivers from flooding the crops and houses. The Mesopotamians collected enough water to water the crops in the summer and blocked enough water so the floods would not wash away the crops. Sumerians invented many new technologies that are extremely important to us today. Sumerians created a wheel to make pottery by placing the wheel on the side and spinning it while the pottery was on top of the wheel. They found that the wheel could be connected to a stick and rolled easily. Sumerians used the wheel to make chariots, carts, and the potter's wheel. Today there are cars, trucks, and airplanes. Sumerians also developed a math system based on the number 60, plows, makeup, glass jewelry, ziggurats, and many more. Without these inventions, our lives would be harder, such as walking everywhere and using hoes to make land fertile. The Epic of Gilgamesh is the world's oldest epic. Is written about a legendary king Gilgamesh. The actual Gilgamesh is the ruler of the city of Uruk 700 years before the epic was first recorded on stone tablets. Here is a version of the Epic of Gilgamesh. Long ago, in the land of Mesopotamia, a king named Gilgamesh ruled Uruk. Gilgamesh was part god and part man, so he did not know what it was like to be human. He was never happy because he had everything but friends. He decided to show how strong and powerful he was to make the people remember him forever. Gilgamesh ordered the people to build a great wall around the city. He ordered the men to leave their families to build and the women to bring food. Higher and higher the wall grew, but the people became tired and hungry. But Gilgamesh did not care, so the people prayed to the sun god. The sun god heard, and he created another man as strong as Gilgamesh. The man's name was Enkidu. Enkidu lived with only the animals of the forest, and he learned to care for them. One day, Enkidu saw a hunter chasing his animal friends and hurting them. Enkidu threw the hunter off his horse and saved his animals. The hunter walked back to the kingdom and told Gilgamesh about the man who was stronger than all men. When Gilgamesh heard this, he said, "I'm stronger than everyone. Let me fight him." He ordered Shamhut to sing Enkidu to the kingdom. The hunter led Shamhut to the place where he last saw Enkidu. Enkidu heard the beautiful singing. He crept up to Shamhut, trying not to scare him. Shamhut stopped singing and saw Enkidu. He knew Enkidu would not harm her. For some weeks, Shamhut taught Enkidu how to speak and fell in love with him. He promised he would be with Shamhut forever. Enkidu has to go where Gilgamesh was waiting. When Gilgamesh saw Shamhut and Enkidu, he climbed up the wall and shouted, "Come up here if you don't think you're the strongest." He climbed up the wall to fight Gilgamesh. Fought for hours, but neither of them was stronger. Suddenly, Gilgamesh stepped on a loose stone and fell down the wall. He hit the ground. Enkidu reached out his hand and grabbed Gilgamesh by the arm. Gilgamesh ordered a parade and lots of food because Gilgamesh finally found a friend. He stopped work on the wall forever and parades for weeks.